Anne Sutton, The Structure of Weaving. This book is 1983. It was all the rage when I left college, and it's beautiful. It's very inspiring. She talks about lots of basic structures in weaving, and there's umpteen beautiful pictures of ways you can introduce texture and color and pattern. These are the structures she's describing. All the basic kind of structures. Very basic. Set. She's talking about set. Talking about simple drafting. Shows you how to look at a cloth and make the draft for it. And from the draft, this isn't for a beginner weaver, but it's for somebody who already knows how to weave on a loom probably. But it could also be very inspiring to a beginner to see the possibilities. Just beautiful cloth. Stripes, textures. We're still in plain weave. Stripes. Using textured yarns. Beautiful images. This one's just, I think she calls it color and weave. It's all plain weave, but it's just the color threading that's giving you those patterns. Floats, making really lacy weaves. Gathers. Oh, look at that. Scrumptious. Just scrumptious. And this one. I think I did a blanket very similar to that, based on that color idea. Floats, supplementary weft, warp face. This is all still plain weave. Ikat, probably with warp face. More ikat, I think. This is all ikat, where part of the warp is painted or dyed, tie-dyed kind of, or painted. Historical use of that. Now we're into twills. Textures. Just changing the texture of the weave. Otherwise, fairly similar to plain weave. Stripes and textures. Wavy twills. Herringbone. Big chunky twills. Oh, I think in that fabric she's woven it like this and then felted it. Really textured weaves. That looks painted. Warp face. No, weft face weaving twills for a rug. So they appear flatter and very clear because there's no, you only see the weft. Satins. Yes, if you want, sorry for the bounce. If you want to weave fabric, you know, real fabric to use, or it's just very inspiring. So many ideas. Overshot, very traditional use for bedspreads. It's a very typical, traditional, but she's used it. Showing how you can use traditional weaves but non-traditionally with new colors and textures. How beautiful that is. For soft mohair. Mock-winos, which give you kind of lacy effects. This one is amazing. Honeycomb. Look at this. Oh, with boucle yarn, and very interesting. Cords. I made a rug out of that technique. Double cloth, my favorite, where you have two totally separate layers doing different things. Polychrome, nice simple one that shows the two yarns. Beautiful. Those must be double weave pockets filled with colored squares. There we are. And there she is, Anne Sutton. I visited her way back in the 80s. She used to live in Arundel in England. Very creative lady. And there you have it. Anne Sutton, Instructor of Weaving.